Have you ever wondered what energy work does? I mean, you've heard the term Reiki, sound healing, cranial sacral therapy, etc., etc. But have you ever really stopped to consider how it actually works and what it does? Well, I'm here today to let you know and fill you in. So, what is Reiki and how does it work? What are the benefits? Let's get into it. So, let's start here. Reiki, it's a form of energy healing. It originated in Japan, and it's a practice that is based off of the idea that we all have this life force energy flowing through our bodies. Now, life force energy is believed to exist in all living things, and it's what keeps us alive. It's our life force. So, what happens is that a Reiki practitioner encourages the flow of this energy through their hands, and then it promotes healing over the recipient's body. Okay, so keep in mind that the healing doesn't come from the practitioner. The practitioner is a vessel to guide this healing to where it needs to go. So Reiki guides that life force energy through the recipient's body so that it promotes its self-healing abilities using that life force energy. And we all carry that life force energy. Reiki is taught at 3 different levels. Level 1 means that you can practice on yourself. And you can get 1 and 2 done simultaneously, or you can get them one at a time so that you can learn how to use them. So Reiki level 1 is that you can practice on yourself. Reiki level 2 is that you can practice on others. And Reiki number 3, that's when you become a Reiki master and you can teach others as well as practice on them. Okay, so here's the science behind Reiki. It's actually super cool. Our bodies, everyone's bodies, actually everything around us, are made up of small particles, right? Electrons, protons, photons, cells, etc. So quantum physics says that these particles of energy can be in 2 places at once. So they can be a vibration or they can be like a wavelength. So because our cells can be 2 different things at the same time, it's believed that because of that, intentions can change the way these particles work. Meaning, if you're always thinking negative thoughts, then you're going to attract negative things. But if you're thinking positive thoughts, you're going to attract positive things. It comes down to the law of attraction, which we've heard of over and over again. And here's a science that proves the law of attraction. So if you've ever done a Reiki session or you're thinking about it, and when you come to a Reiki session, your practitioner might ask you to set an intention before the session actually starts. And they're asking you to do that because it's going to change your cells. It's going to change things at a cellular level because of quantum physics. And have you ever heard the term a bioenergetic field? So we all have this field around us, field of energy. It's about 15 feet extended from our bodies. Think of it like an EKG or an MRI. If your heart stops, what do? They electrocute it, right? Because we have energy. We have electricity flowing through our body. MRI, same thing. Our brains doesn't have as much electricity as our heart does, but you can still use energy to be able to see inside the body. And that's called the bioenergetic field. So this bioenergetic field is made up of the atoms of your body, and these atoms contain charges, so electricity. So because these atoms aren't a solid at this level, so it has nothing solid, it's nothing physical yet, like my actual hand. So when they're close together and they come together, we have this physical solid things, objects. But when they're not together and they're further and further apart, then it's just an electrical field. So now imagine 2 people with this bioenergetic field coming close together. These fields are going to start kind of interacting. So if you come in for a Reiki session or a sound healing session and you've been struggling with depression and anxiety, and I've been trying to keep my vibration high, then that's going to intertwine. So our bioenergetic field is going to kind of come together, and through that, the Reiki practitioner may be able to direct the field to you, the recipient, through my thoughts and intention. And then the life force energy is going to go to you where you need the healing of what is causing the depression or the anxiety or XYZ to promote that self-healing within your body. Okay, so the moral of the story is watch your thoughts, people. Watch them, because the law of attraction is actually something very real. So if you're the kind of person that's constantly saying, oh God, I'm so stupid, just because you made a mistake or you did something silly, or if you have weight issues and you're constantly telling yourself that you're so fat and you're so ugly, then that's you telling your cells, I'm stupid, I'm fat, I'm ugly. So what are your cells going to do? They're going to keep bringing things to make you feel stupid, look stupid, be stupid, to make you gain weight, to make you be overweight and not healthy. But if you turn that around and start saying, no, I'm not stupid, I just made a mistake, I'm very smart, or I overate today, that doesn't make me ugly or fat, I'm beautiful, I'm perfect just as I am, then your body, your cells are going to respond to that and attract that. And it's not going to be something magical that just happens instantly. It's going to take the work, because what happens is that it's going to start bringing up those things, those problems that are causing you to think that way, that are causing you to react in that manner. So a combination with you changing your thoughts and changing your words and getting Reiki and having life force energy bring that healing about, then it's going to make you realize where these things come from and why you do these. So now that we went on a little science adventure about Reiki, let's talk about the benefits. So if you get Reiki, it's going to improve your mood and your emotional well-being. It can reduce your stress and increase your relaxation. You can get better sleep, improve your insomnia. It can also alleviate physical pain and helps disease in the body. So Reiki isn't just for emotional things. It's not just to lay there and relax and have someone do Reiki on you when you meditate and that's that. It's going to make you feel better. It can actually improve physical ailments. And this happens because life force energy isn't just a mindful thing or a spiritual thing. It's a physical thing as well. It's what keeps us alive. It's what makes everything a living being. So Reiki can promote physical healing as well. There's actually a lot of cancer centers right now that are referring their patients to Reiki practitioners to help with all the chemo side effects that comes along with cancer. So if you have high blood pressure, diabetes, if you're obese, if you have, let's say, a prior injury, maybe you got into a car accident and now you have some sort of back pain, Reiki can help with all of this. It's not something that's just for mental health. But let me say that if you are taking antidepressants or any kind of medication, it's important that you stay on it. Don't come off of it unless your doctor says it's okay to come off of it. If you are on medications, Reiki is to work alongside your medication. And yes, there have been people that have been able to come off of their medication after doing Reiki and doing energy work, but definitely do not come off of it without your doctor. You don't want to go cold turkey and make matters worse. You want to talk to your doctor, and if it's safe enough, then you want to get off of it slowly. And fun fact, the FDA actually did develop this device that helps people. I believe they're using it at the Cleveland Clinic. I'm going to have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's at Cleveland Clinic, where someone broke their bone and they're using this machine that uses the bioenergetic field in our bodies to help promote the bone growth. So Reiki or energy work isn't just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. The FDA is jumping on board on this. Reiki is done at actually many clinics like the Mayo Clinic and the Cleveland Clinic to help promote healing. So Reiki or energy work isn't just for mental health. It's all around health, physical, the mindful, and the spiritual. All right, so what? Do you want to try Reiki yet? Did any of this make you want to contemplate it a little more? Well, if you want to know more about Reiki or any kind of energy healing, find me on Facebook. Join my Facebook group, Joku Ray by Erica. Once you're there, you can DM me or you can write a post. Let me know you want more info or what you want more info on. And try to keep in mind that Reiki is just one modality of healing. Think of it like if you have an injury, some doctors will prefer to do an invasive surgery and get in there and repair it. Others will want to do a non-invasive surgery and get in there and repair something, with something non-invasive. And then there's maybe others that just prefer physical therapy in order to heal that same injury. So Reiki is the same thing. It's just one modality of using life force energy to promote healing. Reiki can be done in person. It can be done long distance. You sometimes, if you want to do a long distance one, and let's say you're someone who's really busy and doesn't have time to go sit at a session for 30 minutes, an hour, you don't have to. Reiki can be done long distance, and you don't even have to interrupt your day. You don't have to stop anything that you're doing. Let's say, for example, that You wanted me to do a Reiki session on you, but you didn't have time to just come see me for an hour. We can do it long distance, and you don't even have to stop your day. You will go about your day, but I will do the Reiki. So what that would look like is that I would set up my crystals, set up my things that I need in front of me, write your name down on a piece of paper, and then tell life force energy that I want to connect with this person and do a long distance Reiki. And you don't have to stop at all. You can just go about your day and receive the Reiki, because that's how life force energy works. That's what it does. It gets to you without you having to do anything. So I hope that you found these tips. Well, I hope that you'll try Reiki for yourself and that this kind of helped bring to light what it actually is and what it actually does. So is this something that you want to give a try? And then head on over to my Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, where I put out a lot of free content that explains all these different modalities. I also put on a lot of little micro sessions on there so that you can kind of get an idea of what it would feel like and what it's like to get it. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you on my social media. Can't wait to talk to you about it more. Don't forget to send me a DM and let's chat. Let's dive deeper into your healing journey. Thanks for watching.